So that was a pretty effective turn. I can be very happy with that. El Zebu, is it what it's called there? Actually managed to ward off that Titan there. After being worried for a little bit there, needless to say, I'm not gonna lie, I was worried there. Like once when I found out there were two battleships with it, I figured I was gonna lose all my systems in the back there, because I was confident I could take on the Titan, but not so much take out two battle cruisers with it. Thankfully, only one of them was well equipped there. The other one was like no different than the Titan essentially. So since we got a new system here, I'm gonna get this out of the way now, and hopefully, since I'm just throwing all these structures in here, so I don't have to worry about them later. And this is also my ultra rich worlds in it, so I think I want to try and update that to take advantage, so that way I can take advantage of it at some point. Just gotta make sure all my key stuff are there, because I don't care about the galactic net. I could put that in a little bit later. And yeah, if this is ultra rich, yeah, this is ultra rich. And what exactly do these androids do again? Let's see, all it says is I gained 2 androids, so do I have like a bonus to them? I have industrious workers. Do I have one? Oh, that's for the workers, so they are industrious workers, so it's good to put them there. There doesn't seem to be any bonus for the androids in research, so let's see, do I hold control? There we go. And that's actually going to develop itself really well, really quickly, so I feel good about that. Pretty soon that's going to be put to good use, I think. Because only 4 turns to get that orbital habitat running, and there's still a lot more development I can do for it. So I'll take the troops up, and we'll make our way over to the last system here in Ignin? How do you pronounce that? It looks like a bunch of gibberish, so I have no clue how to name that. Igin? I am not sure. Oh crap, did I? I lost a freighter of some kind, damn it. And I do not like that. Let's see, that's Lewis too, so... It probably doesn't hurt to. It's not like they're dumb or anything, so they could benefit from that. And Hellforge and Ignis 3. So, where is Ignis 3? Anyway. Oh, it's way over here. So I'm losing freighters, and that's because of that's Sol system, I believe. So I need to take care of that before it becomes an annoyance. I don't know what ship that was, though. Was that just a troop transport? No, my troop transports are right there, so... No, it definitely was not that. Thankfully. Because that would have set me back quite a bit. And I'm just going to have that go over to Earth. I'll have the Swarm. No, that's Locust there. Take out the Corvettes that are there, so I don't lose any more frigates needlessly like that. And I have another Horn here that I probably should have regrouped with the other ships. Because, well, I have to be mindful of the polyps. Because I'm in good relations with them, but you never know. Considering all the other assassins like or all the other races, I call them assassins, because that's basically what they did. They all backstabbed me. All at the same time, technically. But I do think I need to try and get their relations up a little bit more. So, what can let's see, defensive batteries, that's neat, but I don't think I care about that too much at this point. I honestly haven't ever seen that in use either, so I'm not sure how that would function. Planetary shield's kind of pointless because no one even bombs. Particle collider, and I don't want to I don't want the bioterminator, so I don't have much options there. So can I get some resources in that case? I don't want Latinum, so if I can get those 3, I'll be good. And it's only like 1,600, so that's easy to get all that resources. Because delicacy, I think, is for approval, happiness. I can't remember what force it is. Trillium is for fuel, I think, as well as energy. I honestly can't remember. I just really wish there was a way, like with everything else. Why can't it just show me what those resources do? That would make things so much easier. Well, let me try and I'll give him Biospears. It works out well too. Now let me find out again what the hell these resources do. So I got the 4 set now, so... Oh, +3 speed, so that was perfect. And I got more fuel efficiency for it now because of the 4 set. I have spice, which wasn't what I trade there. I have delicacies for approval, so that's always nice. And approval towards other race, so... I get that, and what was the other one? Oh, helium. I got a crap ton of helium. I got 70% fuel efficiency now just for the helium. Damn. That is a lot of fuel efficiency. So I can basically reach almost any point of the Cortesine Collective now, I think. Except maybe way over there if I were to go straight for it and not refuel any of the conquered worlds. But anyways, let's capture this last system. Or last planet here, and then this system's completely conquered. Not too bad there, was it? Range, melee. Okay, 2 melees, a mech. So, this was not too bad. My strategy there against the mech is working pretty good. Like I said again though, I need to make sure I don't get too aggressive. Especially here. I'm hearing some weird static noise since I got on this map. I wonder if that's because it's supposed to be a poor representation of the wind blowing. I'm not sure. Hopefully that works out well. I didn't even check if they all had shields. That one doesn't have shields, so good thing I put him beside. He has shields there. He's not going to be able to hit anything there. Shield, shield rocket, shield medic. Okay, that's good. I'm good with that. Now start grouping up and get ready for the next turn of wall and entrenching myself. There. So that is just in laser range, is it? Just 1 hex off, so it is going to step forward. So I'm going to have to worry about 3 shots and make sure this next turn does wonders for me. Alright, he doesn't have a shield, so I'm going to have to adjust. And get some more shields up to kind of side strafe in worst case scenario. And get another shield there because why not? The game allows me to, so I'm going to go with it. Now let us begin. And I get a nice rocket on those 2. Wait. What? Seriously? Oh, I'm calling foul play. He actually did hit my soldier there. That is I cannot allow that insult. Sadly, I can only get 1 shot off there. So this doesn't. No, he doesn't have smart link, so only 20 damage. This I will not stand for. That was insulting. Not really gonna kill him, but gonna get a crap ton of damage in. And I get another laser shot in as a bonus. I do have a medic here. Which one's the medic? Can I rocket? I can rocket. So finish that bastard off. Alright. And there's my medic too, but I should be safe now that the mech's gone. Took him completely out. That was such a cheap shot. Got right between the middle there. I didn't even realize that was possible. Where was he? He was standing right here. That's pretty much why. It was the perfect diagonal. It's that accursed bishop for chess that you never really could really think about with all those complex moves, and he just was in the perfect position. Thank God he only had 2 shots. Alright. Enough of me ranting. Let's get this finished up. I probably should have shot there. I had 6 action points, so I squandered a little bit. Got the kill though. And he should, well, he's armored, so he's gonna, I'm gonna have, do I want to move? I think I could shoot with him. Okay, never mind, he's dead. Alright, didn't lose anyone, despite that unsurprising little outcome there that I had. I was not expecting that. Alright, we got more. We got more issues inbound. That's probably. Oh, that's Locust probably attacking the corvettes right now. I'm not worried. Swarm Locust can handle itself. This thing is pretty damn resilient. Oh, and it's got a battle station. We already know how it's gonna go. No damage, obviously. I would have been worried if there was damage. And we got, what do we have assembled here? A lot of frigates and corvettes, so not all these systems are colonized. I am gonna have to deal with the issue of fighting them off. Thankfully, I have a way to fix that. Actually, I have a better idea. Let me move the ship fleet over here and refit all these the Hercules, Beetles, and Hornets. Get them all refit before they engage, so that way they're as potent and powerful as they can be. So that way they're not a liability being lower tech. I don't even know what's on those ships. Let me check quickly there once I get this out of the way. I think it's safe to say I got enough of these Xeno intelligence agencies. I imagine I have a ridiculous amount of defense against spying now. But let me move that over there and start refitting them quickly. Just to be safe. Because that leaves 2 systems that they can strike at, while the rest of my infantry freighters here, infantry troops, can handle the rest here. There's only like, yeah, 1, 2, 5 systems left to completely colonize, or at least conquer, because I don't think they have anything else, unless they have something here or along this wormhole. That might be a possibility. I don't think it's likely. I think it's more likely they may have something here in this system, but I'm not going to know until I scout that. Which actually, how long would that take to scout? It says 8 turns, so maybe it is worth scouting, because I still have 86 turns. Wow. I'm pretty sure those things last 90 turns, don't they? Well, let me check this quickly. Because I'm pretty sure, because I can't believe, oh, 100 turns, okay, that's a little bit better. So it was 14 turns, because I was going to say, there was no way 4 turns have just gone by. That seems like a lot done in 4 turns, not to mention I think I've been recording for well over an hour. So that would have been mind-blowing to me. Oh, and I don't even know what system this was. Because I was thinking Rathfield 2, so that's good old Rathfield. Can't let me down. One of my first world there's an ultra-rich world, and now it's starting to blossom into something amazing. I am excited. We need to get these upgrades, though. I don't have my wasp on here, I just realized, so I'm going to have an add sort of wasp somewhere. Oh wait, I didn't want to edit them. I just want to add the roster. So let me find my wasp and actually start making some of them. So I can start putting them to the test. Because with the success that I'm finding with the Storm Beetle, I think the Wasp will actually have a place in my fleet. Especially with those cruise missiles. They can be a long-range support style of ship and be able to do a crap ton of damage up close there. So I think they are worth getting a couple to experiment with. Especially since I'm going to be fighting the Quarter scene. So I need to be prepared for that. And what the hell do they have? Still lasers. They got a crap ton of bonuses though. And of course solar armor. That's probably like the weakest of all the armor, I think. It's weaker in steel anyway. It just gives energy as a bonus, so yeah, there's that. They really better offer me something better. Or this is going to be a really anticlimactic war when it happens. That's all I can say about that. Alright, all of that, goodbye. All of that, goodbye. There, we got reduced mass. Let's see, Wormhole Institute on Edis. So that doesn't hurt, was it? It gives me a set amount of research, I believe. So that's worth trying for. Right. Now that the fleet's here, I am going to have to refit those. And this fleet here can pretty much intercept or join together to it if I feel like I can't take it out. I'm willing to give it a try. Not to mention I can rush a couple of frigates to help support it, so... let me see. Let me just rename it to... just whatever the system name is, it'll be a little bit easier to find rather than name them all refit. And hopefully it doesn't bug out on me. There we go, that was easy enough. Upgrade them to Mark 3s. And I haven't even checked. What the hell's on my Hercules Beetle Mark II? My Hercules Beetle Mark II is pretty straightforward. Photon torpedoes, anti-matter cannons, so... Huh. I'm trying to figure out what was on there that was different. I'll have to check my Mark 3s. Because I know Mark 4s, or the Mark 4s there, have like the dark matter reactor and really boosted upgrades. I could make another Garelon, but that would be disrespectful. I love my Garelon as is. I don't want it to have a copycat. But let me quickly check. What's the difference of the Mark 3 and the Mark 2? Because I am confused. Okay. Canopy shields, that's what it is. So that Mark 2 and Mark 3 isn't that big of a difference after all, after what I thought. But still, the canopy shields are a very welcomed addition, needless to say. And the hull reduction is starting to take effect because I'm seeing all the... I've seen the tonnage there drop to the decimal amount now rather than set amount. Because that's like 51.8 tonnage. I don't know what it was before. Oh, and it doesn't even show on here now. Okay. It includes the math. So that's going to help with mobility a little bit. Which I am perfectly fine with. Now, does that show on here? Well, it does for the Hercules Beetle. Don't know why it's not showing for the others. And just rush it and get that done. Let me just take a look. What do I get here? Future drugs. So that's increased approval. There's a fun thought. Just drug your citizens to increase the approval rate. That's a funny thought. And of course, missile weapon boost. That can be useful if I feel like there's a valid place for like the Storm Beetle and the Wasp, I think. So it might be worth getting the Super Soldier Serum at some point, but right now I want to be focused on this stuff. So, this is a tough choice. Future beams for the phasers or future warp. I already got plenty of speed. I don't think I need future warp, so... And considering these are starting to get really expensive, I might want to go future beams. Heck, I haven't even looked at studying the Dimensional Rift just yet, because I don't really care about the Master Fleet so far. I might destroy him at the very end, just for good measure. But I'm more interested in just wiping out the Cortez scene and having the galaxy be an everlasting peace. Until the Pulps and the Crosshair decide to conspire against me. Like all the other races. That's all I'll say on that. Well, safe to say that's gonna be a stomp. Damn it! I lost 2 Corvettes. That was uncalled for. Solar ray on Lewis, so I don't think I need that. Healed the atmosphere on Volvar. That is always good news. Oh, and how convenient. It's right next to my consort, so... Well, guess what? Guess who's gonna have to have some fun with the Master Fleet? Where are you, Garelon? Where are you hiding? Good old Garelon is gonna have fun with the Master Fleet. Ooh, this is delicious. The real question is, I'm gonna have to find out what kind of fleet they have and see if... it's kind of too tempting. It's tempting to just have Garelon solo against them. It sounds ridiculous. But I have to see what they are sending my way first, so... To be safe. Because I don't want to risk losing Garelon if it's over... If there's too many of them. Damn it, Karate! Stop trying to steal my systems. You already breached my territory enough even before the open borders. Now you're just an insult to injury. Considering that you think you can do it freely now. Alright, let me find my cruisers so I can update them. Really cheap. It's a very simple upgrade for the Hornets, so... Actually, let me get a couple of frigates for them too, so... I think I want guard ships, considering the fact that they are all... like... corvettes and frigates. And I want to rush that, I didn't want to look at edit. I gotta watch it, I'm burning through my creds really fast all of a sudden, so... I'll leave it at that. And I'm getting spam of messages, there's no way I can watch all that. Everything's getting produced. And it even says a Hornet Mark II was built at Ditrimity. I don't want inferior ships now. Okay, there's the refits going on. Oh, now it's deciding to work. I wonder what the hell was going on before. That was weird. I'll let it do its work. Because it's doing the proper refit now. And I have a good number of ships here. I still gotta upgrade those Hornets though. Oh wait, it's not Detrimity, I'm wrong. It was Zeta that was not refusing to work for me, that's what. And there we go. Got a Guard Mark 1. I think it's safe to say I don't need them up here, so they'll make their way down south. And I'll start getting this highway going, because I completely forgot about them. So up to Seoul you go, and start making the highway as they make their way up.